Good morning, happy Saturday. It is the 29th of November and I think this is going to be the first day of my Mounjaro Vlogmas. So happy Vlogmas. If you are watching this on the 1st of December, happy December. Happy Advent Calendar Day. And let's get on with our day. Right, so it's 5 to 9. I've been up about an hour. Woke up about 8 o'clock, but I didn't go to sleep till about 11:30 last night. It's absolutely pouring it down with rain. I've got Peggy here upstairs, so we're not going out for a dog walk. I'm just gonna have some breakfast and go to the gym. And then if it stops raining, Andrew, or calms down a bit, Andrew will take him out. But if it's still raining this afternoon, we'll have to brave it to take some doggy walk-ins. Hello. So I have been weighed this morning and I am 14 stone, 12.6. I'm in the 14s. And that means I've lost 1.5 pounds. Since last week, so I'm really happy with that. Had some, I think it is getting a little bit tougher on the 3.75. I had some bad food noise yesterday. I was really tempted to eat more yesterday, or I was thinking about it anyway. So yeah, there's more to consider and more to chat about, but I think I better get on and get some breakfast. So it is 9:10 and my breakfast is ready. I have 2 toasted Warburton's crumpets. I've got about 150 grams of Fahe 0% total fat-free Greek yogurt. I just sweetened the yogurt a little bit with some skinny syrup. Caramel biscuit flavour is what I've got open at the moment. And then I've warmed some berries in a pan with some cinnamon. They are frozen. I just defrosted them last night and then I popped them in the pan to warm them up. Added a bit of cinnamon and then poured them over my crumpets and yogurt. Then I've added some orange blossom honey from Aldi, and that with my coffee is 380 calories. Right, it is 10 o'clock. I am off to the gym. Bit of a slow morning today. But you can see it's not great weather. Andrew and Charlie and Peggy are staying curled up on the sofa, and I'm just going to go to the gym. Do what I feel like doing. Not sure I feel like doing a full programme, but we'll see when I get there. It's probably going to be a little bit busier, so I might have to skip some of the machines anyway, but we'll see. Might do some cross trainer because I quite enjoyed that last time. But yeah, I will. Forgot to say my total loss is 3 stone 5.5 pounds, so I'm really happy with that. But we need to have a little chat later on today when I've got 5 minutes. Perhaps if we're out walking, we'll have a little chat and catch up. But for now, let's get going. Right, it's 10 to 1. I'm back from the gym. I did just pop into Aldi on the way back because I really fancied some coleslaw. I picked up a couple of other things as well, which I might show you during the course of this week. But Andrew said he's been out with the dogs around the village. Still very wet day, and it looks like it's going to be raining all afternoon. So it's going to be an effort to get out again, but we'll see. So my lunch is some sweet and crispy salad from Asda. It's radish, lettuce, carrots, cucumber and tomatoes. Some light coleslaw or reduced fat coleslaw from Aldi. And then from Lidl, I've got one of these Moroccan style burgers which are vegan. And a cherry zero sugar Coca-Cola, and that is 380 calories. Right, it's just after 20 to 2. Yeah, that's right, just after 1:30, 20 to 2. We are still, I don't know if we'll make it out this afternoon, to be quite honest. Neither of us feel up to it, and it's raining, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the recipe that I identified earlier this week. I've had a bit of extra time and I've had a look through all my Slimming World books and magazines. Sticky mango and lime chicken from the Air Fryers and Friends. I made this yesterday and that was really nice. I might be having the other chicken breast that I made yesterday. I might be having that today. But what I'm going to make today, obviously I'm doing calorie counting, so I put all the ingredients in my calorie counting app. Is this Italian style meatloaf. Oh, I haven't got my garlic out yet. I'll get that out in a minute. So we need 2 garlic cloves, a parsnip, a medium carrot, a medium onion, tomato puree, lean pork mince 250 grams and lean beef mince 250 grams. Obviously I'll split that pork mince and put some in the freezer. Dried mixed herbs, a can of black beans, a medium egg, and that's all we need for now. So the first thing we need to do is peel and grate the parsnips, carrots and onions and can you get that lazy garlic out?
I'm not sure if I can.
No, he's not sure if he can. He's just, what have you come into the fridge to steal?
I've come in for the lazy garlic.
What's in your mouth?
I don't know.
Some kind of chocolate or other that he keeps in the fridge. But anyway, let's get on with grating. Right, it's 2:15. I've roped Andrew in to do some filming because I can't be bothered to get my stand out. So you're getting a no doubt nice view of the body shape currently. I've been watching Jane Day on YouTube while I've been doing the prep. She's always linked below, but for now I forgot to say that you'll need some kind of food blender, is that what they call it?
Process.
Or a food processor for this recipe. Also some kind of dish that will go in your air fryer. But anyway, so we have a tin of drained and rinsed black beans. Then we've got 250 grams of pork mince and 250 grams of beef mince, both 5% fat. Then we've got our grated onion, carrot and parsnip. That's going to go everywhere. Andrew's going to sigh. You didn't sigh.
I am inside.
And then we've got some easy garlic. If you've got garlic cloves, then you can chop or grate them as well, but I'm just gonna a couple of squeezes of easy lazy garlic or whatever it's called. And then the recipe says 4 tablespoons of tomato puree. So we're going to give that 4 good squeezes. And then we're going to add in a beaten egg. And then obviously I won't bore you with this, but we just blend all that together to make a meatloaf. So I'll be back when that's done. Right, so there is my 2 meatloaves ready for the air fryer. Now there's more stages in this book, like about adding basil and tomatoes, but I'm not going to bother with that. And you can also make gravy to go with it. I'm not going to bother with that, but what I'm going to do, because I'll add things to it when I actually eat it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it for the 20 minutes at 180 in my air fryer, and then what I might do is I may try and remove it from these once it's sort of set together a little bit. I might try and remove it and then cook it further, but we'll see how we go. But first I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes at 180 while I clear up the mess that I've made, and then we'll see what it's like after that. It will need further cooking, but it may be that I'm better able to take it out and leave it to cook in its own shape. And so, what the recipe would serve 4, and if this does do me 4 servings, it's 330 calories and 40 grams of protein. But I'm going to see what it looks like when it's out. It may do me more portions than 4, so we'll see. Right, what time is it, Mr. Wolf? 10 to 3. The meatloaves have been in the air fryer for about 8 minutes. I've just taken a look and they're lovely and brown on the top. So I've turned them over, still in those glass containers. And I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to cook it that way. So I'll check them again in a few minutes and see. Well, it'll probably take about 20 minutes altogether. I don't know. Just guess. They look nice and they smell nice. But I am going to get ready to go out. Are you coming? Mm-hmm. Yes, he says he's coming. We'll probably do some road walking. Not through the fields, although it's a shame they can't be let off if we do a road walk, you know, let off the lead. But I think we'll just do half an hour around the village in the pouring rain. I haven't looked at the time, but it's a few minutes after the last clip. I've just taken another look at the meatloaf, and it's not quite done. I think it's going to take about half an hour altogether. Baby! That told that cat, didn't it? Mr. Ginger Tom. Well, I don't know whether it was a girl or a boy cat, but anyway, yeah, so I think the meatloaf is going to take about half an hour altogether. So I just left it cooking, and we, as you can see, are out and about with our umbrellas and coats. Right, I did promise that I would have a chat with you. Unfortunately, there's not very nice backgrounds going on, or foregrounds, because we're just doing a village walk. You might occasionally get glimpses of Mr. Fawcett pulling faces in the background. Do you not want to be on camera? Huh? He's covering himself with his umbrella. So yeah, we are out. Don't know how long we're going to be out for. We'll make an effort. So yeah, I've actually forgotten to look how much. I think it's 23 weeks and 8 injections of 3.75. And I just took 3.75 last night. and I've got one more dose in this current pen. So yeah, this week I felt like I had suppression earlier in the week, like Tuesday and Wednesday. There was like a couple of mouthfuls left of meals and things like that, and I felt happy. Calories, couple of days on the little bit lower side, couple of days on the little bit higher side, but still in the ballpark of where I like to be. And then Friday was a different day because I wasn't working. I'd booked some time off work and nothing really went right yesterday, the way that we'd planned. So when it got to last night, I just really wanted to eat things. I did have some dark chocolate speculoos biscuits that were all calorie counted and things, and I had them earlier. I had them at like 7 o'clock at night as my supper, and I had some easy peelers, but for the next couple of hours after that I was kind of probably experiencing the food noise or the cravings for something else. Now, luckily, if you like to say it that way, we don't keep a lot in the house, so there wasn't really anything that I really fancied, and that I think it was still playing its part because I was thinking of things that were in the house and I wasn't fancying them. But I'd also been looking at like TikTok shop and cake shops and things like that for things to buy. Obviously, I wouldn't have been then able to eat them that night, but you know what I mean. So yeah, felt like that was the first time that 3.75 has waned a little bit. So what I'm thinking I might do, I've got this last dose of my current pen to take next Friday, and I was thinking I might take a little bit more out of that, something like 4 or 4.5 or something, and then in my next pen I'll start on 5. But I'll give it a few more. I've got a few more days before I have to make a final decision, but I'm still happy with my weight loss. I'm still happy with minimal side effects. I have noticed tiredness. Haven't really noticed anything digestive related. But in general, I feel healthier and happier and slimmer. Say what you noticed yesterday. Mia.
Hello. Hey.
Say what you noticed yesterday on the walk we did.
Yeah, I just noticed that you were a lot slimmer. I mean, I've noticed it for a while, but I suppose I just told you, haven't I?
Yeah.
But yeah, you just look a lot slimmer. Everything fits better.
There you go. And that's with a loss in 23 weeks of 3 stone 5.5 pounds. So yeah, that's my thinking at the moment anyway. But what I might do tomorrow, I will film a catch-up video where that'll help me, like a catch-up chatty video for months 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, whichever one it is. And that should help me put my thoughts in order about what I want to do next. Yeah, let's just get this walk done and get back to my meatloaf. So it's 6 o'clock. Just been relaxing for a little bit. I'm still not decided what I want for my evening meal, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Here is my meatloaf. It did slightly catch in the air fryer, but it'll be lovely. It's lovely and moist in the middle, and I'll leave these portions are probably going to be too big for me, so I'll probably eat a little bit less, but I'll freeze them together anyway, and I'll leave one out for the next couple of days, and the others will go in the freezer. So my choices for my evening meal are this Indian style chicken curry that I got from Aldi earlier. It's one of their protein meals. Or this is my mango and lime sticky chicken. But obviously I need to cook something to go with that. I was going to have chips, but this week's potatoes aren't very nice, so I'm going to have a look and see what I fancy. Right, so it's 6:10 and I have made a decision. I don't feel really hungry. I don't know if it's suppression or just can't be bothered itis. But Andrew didn't want he made frozen chips because he's sick of how the potatoes that we buy, they're not making very nice chips anyway, and I can't be bothered to make any rice or anything like that, so I'm just having a chicken breast that I made yesterday with a mango chutney, lime and yogurt sauce. I've got 70 grams of reduced fat coleslaw and some baby cucumber and baby plum tomatoes. I've got a Fanta Zero Sugar Fruit Twist, and that is 300 calories. Right, it is 6:45, sorry. I'm full from my tea. I am on the 6th book of Philip Pullman's Northern Lights, the Rose Garden, which has only just been released, or the Rose Field, sorry. But I'm going to be good and stop listening to it now for a little while. I'm going to watch some telly, play with the dogs, and I'll be back when I eat something else. It's now 8:10. It's been raining continuously all afternoon. I think I meant to tell you earlier. But if anything, it's even heavier now. It's meant to be nice tomorrow though, so we'll see how we do tomorrow. But everything, like the ground, will be wet through, obviously. But for the time being, I've watched last night's Celebrity and I'm now just catching up on the soaps. I'm going to have a little bit of supper. So I've got a Pucker nighttime berry tea. These are really nice. Good for that last drink before bedtime. Then I've got some Fahey yogurt. Can't be sure on the amount because it's just the last of the tub. So I've put about 125 grams and sweetened it slightly with my sugar-free syrup. Then I've added this trail mix. I get them from Aldi. They keep them near the tills. And there's about 4 different flavours. This one is 90 calories for a sticky toffee mix, sultanas, chopped dates and caramelised peanuts. And then I've got 4 dark chocolate speculoos biscuits that are from Lidl. They are about 100 calories, so it's around 250, 270 calories altogether. Let me just ask, what did you think of your taste of a speculoos biscuit?
No.
No, it's too spicy.
They're just, spice has not, it shouldn't be in biscuits. There's no need for it.
No need. Andrew doesn't like them, but I do. And just a little few will satisfy me. Right, back to my telly. Good evening. It is 9:25. Andrew's just gone up to bed and I thought I'd do my little roundup. What a horrible wet day today, but at least we did manage a small walk and I went off to the gym. And I've done some cooking as well. I'm looking forward to that meatloaf actually. That will be something nice. And I thought it was going to be quite high calorie at first, but then it seemed to balance out a bit because the black beans were quite high calorie for a tin of those, so that was interesting. But it looks nice, so I'm looking forward to that. I feel like I have been a little bit more suppressed today. It's funny, isn't it? Seems to sort of ebb and flow. I think definitely this last couple of weeks I've had the suppression at the beginning of the week, and it starts to die off a little bit towards the end. So we'll see. Like I said, I've got one more injection out of my current pen, and I could take a little bit more as a kind of bridging dose between 3.75 and 5, but we'll see anyway. We'll see what happens next Friday. I will try to vlog every day for December, well, until Christmas Day anyway, for like a Vlogmas, and we'll just see how it goes. But obviously it's dark, it's cold, I can't do much vlogging outside, but we'll just do what we can. And hopefully I'll be able to share some Christmas cheer when we start to put our decorations up. But that being said, I end the day on 1,391 calories. I won't be eating anything else now. I'm off to bed shortly. 94 grams of protein and 9,000 steps. And if I haven't already said, I'm still taking collagen. I'm still taking fibre tablets, and I'm still taking biotin. And I'm still drinking 2 to 3 of these per day. Side effects have been very, very minimal this last couple of weeks. I haven't felt tired today, just maybe not wanting to do so much. But yeah, I do feel okay. And I haven't had any food noise or binging thoughts today, so we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next time.